Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're very much on the way now. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him away? And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick.
Tries one from range! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, that's a key interception. Suso. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start.
Mohamed Salah! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kwame. Looking for the run. Van Bommel. Pedri, upright and purposeful. And this is Drogba. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to play it through. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Drogba dominates aerially so often. It's not an especially good pass, that. Suso. And it's Pedri. Mohamed Salah. Kwame. And he's intervened well there. De Jong. Van Bommel. Short changes him with that pass. Kwame. Now it's Suso. There they go, hunting in packs. Now it's Drogba. Over to the right flank. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's hoisted clear. And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Opts for safety. Pedri. And here's Mohamed Salah. And here's Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Only partially clear. It's Drogba! Goal! Barcelona!
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó en el minuto 32 el 218.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Drogba. He's in a great position here, and he's running through. Now this could be a chance. Pedri! Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Threads one in. Crosses it in here. Getting up there! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Del Piero. Pedri. Mohamed Salah. And a chance! Just past the 40th minute mark. And here's Mohamed Salah. Koundé is in a really good position out wide. It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And this is Del Piero. Tries to cross. Oh, good climb! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
He's chosen to go back. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Barcelona were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Barcelona are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And that's an errant pass. Gabriel. And it's Pedri. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, that's been intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. Van Bommel. Radeon. Now it's Drogba. Now that's well seen too. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
What a throw in. Mohamed Salah being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
And it's Drogba. Now that looks a decent ball. And Del Piero! And that's a good finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Suso. Looking to play him in. He's well positioned here. That's put paid to the danger. Suso. Deftly away.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
Yehi. Drogba. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that's been won straight back. That's a super give and go. Mohamed Salah is fouled.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
That's really well cleared. And it's Drogba. Driving forward.
Drogba clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
El dorsal 19 será reemplazado por el dorsal 22.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Applies the finish! Oh, terrific save.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option
El
there.
dorsal 34 será sustituido por el dorsal
Keeper's dealt with that.
35.
Oh, that is a nice touch. He'll try from distance! Oh, denied at the last.
Radeon clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So
dorsal
their fourth
17,
corner of the game.
Van Bommel. El
Del
dorsal
Piero
7,
plays it short.
el dorsal 6,
And here's Del
el
Piero.
dorsal 18,
Ball in towards the middle.
Drogba.
Defending of the desperate
El
variety.
dorsal 19,
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Barella.
el dorsal 14.
This is Del Piero.
Well, yet another interception.
Haaland! And that's a tiny finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona are having a ball here. He's got away. Quick look, then plays it in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Haaland receives it in a good position here. That is a great pick out. And Messi! And he hits the net. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 37.
So a bit of a revolving door
será
here.
reemplazado por
Lots and lots of
el
changes.
dorsal 23.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Suso. Gehi stands tall and stands strong. And here's Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That has not gone well. Nicely spread. Great vision. Holland. Can he finish? And that's in. It hurts. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Suso. Threads one in. And he's managed to get free. The message is clear. None shall pass. Del Piero. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And back to the keeper. Kwame. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Seville really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that's going to be a goal kick. Well read, nice interception. And it's Koundé. He's having a pop! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that is well cleared. Now then, the ball's come loose. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé.
Oh, he's all alone. And the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Referee's given a throw. Shot could be... Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pedri! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And he can clear it away. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, that looks a decent ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Sao. Sevilla are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries.
It's Drogba! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
That's really well cleared. Gabriel, and it's Pedri. Spread to the right. Foot in. Koundé. Van Bommel is one of those players who... Good chance here! Agume. Well, there's the clearance. Pedri. Gabriel. Now it's Drogba. Drogba! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well timed, excellent interception. Van Bommel. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Done delicately, and he was quick to react. Pressing high and with purpose. That looks a good ball through. Van Bommel does really well to win the ball there.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And the return pass. De Jong. And it's Hernandez. Hazard. Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. De Jong. Pedri has created one goal already. And here's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. Hangs one in. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. There's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Koundé's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Some front-footed pressing going on here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. In with the challenge. And he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. And he welcomes it in. It's Drogba! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Koundé's cross. Vlachodimos deals with that nice and simple. Sevilla have the chance to go the other way. Still just a single goal between the sides. Agume played out towards the right wing. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's in on charge, surely! And a neat finish! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Drogba under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
And that's a throw-in. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah gets flagged offside. Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defender
Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he can thump it away. And it's Hakimi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Drogba. Tries to play. It's Drogba! Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Gabriel, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
That has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played out wide. Looking to play him in. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Plenty to aim at here. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Hernandez with the delivery. And that should get the job done. Crossed in again. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Alexis Sanchez.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes,
Se
it
va a
is.
producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 36, el dorsal 10, Alexis Sánchez. El dorsal 2
Agume.
serán
Defending was
sustituidos por
strong and firm.
el dorsal 21, el dorsal
Aims
34,
beyond the
el
defence.
dorsal
Oh,
16.
well measured. Here's found Mohamed Salah! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
Gol del Barcelona.
With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
El dorsal 9.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A case now of complete control. Sevilla ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Agume. Sal.
Habrá 4 minutos de
Confirmation
descuento.
that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And Agume. Moved on forwards. Can he get on the end of this? And we're done. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on